when you take a look inside a book. It's fun as fun can be. Oh, now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see? A story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me. Here we are. Now then, are you sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called Wishing on a Star. One night, the stars saw a tear on the moon's cheek. Poor moon, they said. Why are you feeling sad? The moon said, when I am awake, everyone else is asleep. And when everyone else is awake, I am asleep, so I never get to see anyone playing. The stars said that they would wake the moon up the next afternoon so that she could see everyone playing. But when the time came, the stars were all asleep as well, all except for one tiny star. The tiny star shouted and shouted at the moon, but he wasn't loud enough to wake her up. So when the moon did wake up, it was night-time again. And everyone was fast asleep. Then the tiny star remembered that his grandmother had given him a handful of magical stardust. This will make your wish come true, moon, he said, sprinkling the stardust over the world. The moon could hardly believe her eyes. Everyone was sleeping, but now they were dreaming. And the moon could see their dreams. She could see them playing and having fun in their dreams. The moon watched all night until she fell fast asleep, happy at last. Ah, there we are. Ooh, what's that you've got there, Florrie?
We made a snowflake, Roly.
I say, that is a very fine snowflake, Florrie. Can you guess what my story is about?
Snowflake.
That's right, Pom, a snowflake. Ooh, where's Rocket? Ooh, it's not like him to be late.
Oh, here I am, Roly. I'm here. Don't start without me.
Of course not, Rocket. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called Snowflake. It was the coldest day of the year. The sky was white. The trees were white. The grass was white. Everywhere Snowflake looked was white. But Snowflake was very happy. All around, her friends were dancing. Hello, hello, they shouted to Snowflake. Bump. Suddenly, Snowflake landed somewhere. She landed on something orange. It was a carrot. Someone was pushing the carrot into a big ball of snow for a nose. Then someone else added 2 big buttons for eyes. They were making a snowman. Snowflake could hear the children laughing and playing until it was time for them to go in. Then Snowflake heard a voice singing. It was the snowman. He was singing a happy song. Here I am again, happy as can be, with my snowflakes keeping me company. Snowflake looked up at the sun shining brightly in the blue sky. Soon she could feel herself sliding down the snowman's chin and onto his tummy. Oh dear, she said. It can't be time to go yet. I've only just got here. But then she melted onto the ground with a plop. The other snowflakes were falling too. "Goodbye, goodbye," they said. "See you next time it snows," said Snowflake.
Ah, lovely.
That's what happened to Pom, Snowflake.
Oh, what's that, Florrie?
Pom caught her snowflake in her hand. Yes. And then it melted. So when she opened her hand again, it wasn't there. Oh, God.
Now, are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called I Want to Whistle.
Marinda was sad. She couldn't find her new plastic whistle. "Never mind," said her dad. "Try and whistle without it." "How?" asked Marinda. "Make an O with your mouth and blow," said Dad. "Like this." But when Marinda tried, the only sound that came out was a loud hissing noise. "That's a good start," said Dad. "Keep trying." Marinda tried and tried. She was still sitting on the step trying when her granny arrived. "Gran," said Marinda, "can you teach me to whistle?" "I'll show you what I do," said Granny. "Put your little fingers in your mouth and blow." Granny's whistle was so loud, Marinda had to put her hands over her ears. But when she tried it for herself, she just made a rude noise. "Keep trying," laughed Granny. But Marinda couldn't. And that night, she was still sad. She tried all day to whistle, and she still couldn't do it. "I think you can," said Dad. "But I think your whistle is quiet because you're only little. Try again, but very quietly this time." So Marinda made an O and blew very, very quietly. "I can do it," said Marinda. "Yes," said Dad, "and this is one whistle you can't lose." There we are then.
Roly's got a surprise for you too, Bessie.
Oh, well, yes, I thought you might like a story.
Oh, Roly, I'd love a story.
But I won't tell you the end. It's a surprise. Now then, shall I begin? This story is called A Birthday Surprise. It was the end of summer, but the sun was still shining brightly. "Happy birthday, Molly," said Gran. "But it's not my birthday for ages," said Molly. Inside the present was a big bowl of brown earth. "Give it plenty of water," said Gran. "It's your birthday surprise." "Put it in the spare room," said Mum. "It'll get lots of sunshine there." So Molly put the bowl on the windowsill of the spare room. She watered it and she waited, but nothing happened. Autumn came. Outside, the leaves were falling off the trees. Molly gave the bowl some more water. She waited and she waited, but still nothing happened. Winter came. Snowflakes fell on the frosty ground. Molly watered the bowl again. She waited and she waited and she waited, but still nothing happened. Molly forgot all about the bowl of earth. She didn't even go to look at it. But Mum remembered. Then it was spring. Time for the flowers and leaves to grow again. And time for Molly's birthday. Gran came for tea. "Do you like your birthday surprise?" she said. Molly looked puzzled. "The one I gave you last summer?" Molly ran as fast as she could to the spare room. The bowl wasn't just full of brown earth anymore. It was a bowl of beautiful golden yellow flowers, and there were 4 of them. 4 daffodils, because you're 4 years old today, said Gran. The flowers have been asleep in the earth all this time, but now it's springtime, they've grown into your birthday surprise. Oh, thank you, Gran, said Molly. That really was a birthday surprise.
Ah, lovely. Are you all sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Roly? Oh, good. Then I'll begin. This story is called A Frosty Night. It was the last day of autumn. The old oak tree watched as his last leaf fell. "It's nearly winter," said the tree. "Oh, dear." The moon came out. "Hello, tree," she said. "What's the matter with you this fine night?" "Oh, it's nearly winter," said the tree, "and all my leaves have gone." "Oh, I love winter," said the moon. "I can peep through your branches now." And she did. Peep-o. But the tree didn't want to play this game. "I love summer," said the tree, "when my leaves are green and shady, and autumn, when my leaves are lots of colours. Now I've just got brown branches." Oh. The moon had an idea. She went to see her friend, Jack Frost. He was busy mixing up something in a huge silver pot. The moon told him about the tree. "Ho-ho!" said Jack Frost. "I know just what to do." And he called 2 little elves who dipped their tiny silver buckets into the big pot. The tree was still sighing when the elves flew over and started painting his branches. "Hey!" said the tree. "Oh, stop that. It tickles." "We're giving you a winter coat. Hee-hee!" laughed the elves. "How's that?" Moon asked the tree. The tree looked at his branches. Now they were all silver and glittering in the moonlight. "Oh, that's beautiful," said the tree. "A sparkly winter coat. Thank you, Moon." "Ah, don't thank me," said the moon. "Thank Jack Frost." Ah, lovely.
Oh, that was a lovely winter story, Roly.